Tom and Jerry is one of our most loved cartoons shows ever. There is hardly anyone who has not watched the show. This show is one of the oldest animated shows ever, and even till this day, it enjoys a huge following. The show has kept reinventing itself time and again. There is actually an episode called The Blue Cat Blues, which is considered by many as the episode that shows us the end of Tom and Jerry. Before you start raising your eyebrows, let me tell you that it was the 103rd episode of the original series and not the last one. Before you become further confused, let me explain why is there this debate and controversy. Each episode has its own plot and is quite independent of the other. Therefore, even though it is technically not the last episode, it is still treated as the finale. The reason is simple. If one has watched Tom and Jerry cartoons, then one would know that the show does not follow a linear narrative. It was also one of the last episodes to be shot at the MGM studios. It is believed the makers of the show knew that the show won't go on for long, therefore they wanted to have an episode which shows us the end of Tom and Jerry. The story begins with Tom sitting depressed on a rail track. It is one of the rare episodes where Jerry actually speaks and narrates the story. Jerry narrates his state and the reason for his present condition. We are informed how Jerry feels sorry for him. Tom is smitten by a white cat, who initially reciprocates to his advances, later chooses the rich cat, Butch. Tom, in order to impress her, buys gifts for her, literally sells him, and agrees to become a slave for the rest of his life. Tom, heartbroken and buried in debt, decides to end his life. Jerry does not try to save him as he feels it is the only thing that will make him happy. Soon, he starts thinking about his own girl and thinks at least she will remain faithful to him. As soon as he starts thinking about her, he sees her with another mouse with the words "happily married" written on their vehicle. This breaks his heart too, and he too feels that he has nothing left in his life. At the end of the episode, he also suffers from the same fate as Tom and decides to join his friend on the tracks. The scene fades out as we can hear the noise of the train. This scene is widely believed to mark the end of our beloved Tom and Jerry's life. This was the only tragic episode made. To avoid controversy, Turner Entertainment's channels Cartoon Network and Boomerang have banned this episode due to references to alcohol and suicide. Though Tom actually drinks milk to relieve himself from the pain, yet we can find that the milk acts as a substitute for alcohol. It is also one of the rare episodes where Jerry actually tries to save Tom by asking him not to drink. The episode was aired only once on Cartoon Network Southeast Asia.